Welcome back to another episode of Mabu channel. I'm your host, Mabu Nakagawa. I'm so grateful you guys reached me on YouTube. Well, it's okay even if you found me by coincidence. I'm still so happy for you. What's all about my content is that basically I pretty much talk about the current affair, topics and incidents that actually occurred in Japan over the last week. I give you an update and tell you, oh my god, that's so cool! Moment about Japanese breaking news as to what's going on about Japan. I love. If you are intrigued by my contents, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel as well as notifications so that you can stay up to date with information as you need more. I hope it works for you. Also, I put a link for my social media down below. Check it out if you are interested in my bio as well. I always welcome you. I really enjoy having conversation with you. Let's stay tuned. Swap some unpopular opinions over the controversial topics. Anything is fine with me. Drop me a message if you don't mind, okay? Great. Let's go through what we have today. Here we go. Today, I want to talk about sleep deprivation. Before we go through with this, I want to question you, how many hours a day you usually sleep? Myself, I usually sleep for 7 hours a day on my daily basis, but I overworked last week. After I got off my work, I got off my weekly walk. I stayed awake until the midnight for producing my side business with my YouTube, and I only took a sleep for 6 hours a day, and then I lasted for a week. After a week, I felt so dizzy and nauseous, and I couldn't concentrate on anything anymore. I might have been so tired because last week I was super busy. I figured I should be okay to take only 1 hour from my sleeping time, but I was wrong. Today, I'm recording my video on Sunday, but yesterday I slept the whole day and I didn't feel like doing anything because my brain blew up, my brain didn't function at all. So looking back at my last week activity, I figure once again sleep is a very significant task to maintain my health care condition. Are you with me? Why not? Why am I telling this and why do I make in a video is because I found a good resources about the importance of sleep on YouTube. I subscribed to Horiemon channel because this guy Horie-san updates me tons of useful resources every day on YouTube. He updates business, Japanese hot topics, and any kinds of a variety of interesting videos every day. So I watch him quite a few times. Today, I summarize his videos for you because he only speaks Japanese in the video. Alright, okie dokie. Let's dive into today's topic. Like I said, Horie-san insists he has a hard time to do his work when he doesn't sleep. He doesn't get enough sleep, and I agree with him. I don't say the average person needs at least 7 hours or more. Sleep is a personal thing, so we all need different amount of sleep, Sleep deprivation can leave you more sensitive to pain and affect more emotional empathy. So let's say you go to college. You're gonna have a final in two days, right? You have to complete your group project with your teammates. You start studying so hard for the final overnights. You don't sleep. You text your teammates like, hey, what is the answer? And when the final is over, you forget everything. What is the matter of your study? When I was a college student, I did the same thing, but I didn't learn anything good, Probably I just wanted to make my portfolio look good. I didn't really care about how I wanted to improve myself. I just wanted to maintain my GPA at a high level, Damn! I should have been so shameful, but to be honest with you, this is my regret. Now, I take into consideration that sleep is an incredibly important thing to every single one of us, and I avoid overworking and disturbing my sleep time. When I was a kid, internet was not so popular, and I had no idea how to get accurate information about the medical science in terms of sleep from internet. I didn't know scientifically what's true or fake. Now, we can have a better quality of information with sleep from internet. So we all know sleep deprivation is a bad behavior, but what's more funnier is that even if a college student know that's true, they still stay awake so late and study hard in the last minute right before the final, as I did the same 20 years ago. That's funny though. I kind of confirmed human being don't make progress. Monkey is monkey forever. I understand sleep-deprived people are more likely to show less effort or lose their interest in selecting multiple tasks at the same time. If you get too stressful of your work and not get enough sleep, you are more likely to have a deep disorder with insomnia, which you have trouble falling and staying asleep. So your mentality is gonna be fragile. In Japan, traditionally, we have a kind of stereotype that it's a beauty to overwork, work overtime for free, and make a contribution for your company. It sucks. You may call us a geek, but I'm not. I'm just like you. Well, seriously, I'm always thinking of how to change my mind when I get too much deep into my work. There's so much going on. Endless tasks push my back all day and asking me when I am done. Just like I'm studying for final exam at school, I realize I'm sick of overwork usually when I get sick. It's okay when I would love to, but when I'm in trouble with someone I don't really like, I have to do something for them because that's my job. And the more time it takes me to resolve, the more frustrated I feel, and then I get sick. I believe most of you guys are on the same page with me, especially in Korea and Japan. It's so terrible. More importantly, I have another concerns about the environment where you sleep. It is as important to create a restful sleep environment as to maintain your healthy mental conditions. Even though you make enough time to sleep, it's not okay to sleep in a bad condition like smelly, messy, a dirty bedroom where cockroaches sniffing around. This is my bedroom. Usually I keep cleaning when I take a day off from work. Now in December, it's getting colder, so I sleep with a comforter that's also called futon. And for the outer futon, I use a blanket as well. I have 3 pillows and I go to bed with a bigger pillow right here so that I can hug. If I get married, I'll dispose it, so never mind. Also, before I go to bed, I slide the storm shutter so I can sleep in the darkness. It actually helps to prevent me from the outer noise as well. But if you are having a hard time to sleep with noise, earplug might be effective. It's up to you though. If you feel uncomfortable, I don't recommend. As of now, my sleeping environment should be fine, but sometimes my snoring wakes me up. It's funny, I wake up myself from my own snoring, It's like... The symptom is called SAS, which also stands for sleep apnea syndrome. It is a sleep disorder in which pauses in breathing or periods of shadow breathing during sleep occur more often than normal. Each pause can last for a few seconds to a few minutes, and they happen many times a night. In the most common form, this follows a loud snoring. There might be a choking or snorting sound as breathing resumes. Because the disorder disrupts the normal sleep, those affected may experience sleepiness or feel tired during the day. Yes! This is what I'm fucking crazy about right now. SAS used to be concerned as an illness for diabetic people, but it's not always true anymore, You know why? It can happen to anyone who is overweighted and fat like me. I'm better on shape though. Once you get right below your chin, it squeezes your esophagus. and it causes snowing. So if you are targeted, you're better off losing your weight right away. That's absolutely effective. In my case, it's not quite enough because I gave elbow when I played the ball and I broke nose. It's quite hard to breathe from my nose. See, it's very painful. For those who having a hard time sleeping in a bed for 1 or 2 consecutive weeks, not to worry. Just take a 1 or 2 pill a night, you are totally fine. If you are intoxicated with dozens of pills at once, you're probably sick though. You might as well go ask your counselor for medical support right away. If you are sleep deprived, you have to sleep but you can't because you would rather take priority for something else than you take a deep sleep. You are still okay. Even if you are stressful, you are quite normal. Just do one thing when you can't sleep, okay? You lie down on the bed and fiddle with your device for a long time because you can't sleep. Just get up and stay awake until you completely are sleepy. If you stay awake on the bed for hours, it's counterproductive. If you continue lack of sleep for more than a week, month, years, it's quite dangerous though. It's a symptom of chronic insomnia at the first phase, so you might want to stay alert. When it lasts forever, you don't want to sleep until you are completely sleepy. Even when you wake up, just get off your bed and stay awake until you are sleepy to death. Avoid going to bed with your eyes open. It's not good. It might be somewhat related to a Pavlov's dog, but you are conditioned to stay awake on a bed for too long when you get used to being awake on the bed. You know what I'm saying? So, in other words, do nothing else but you go to bed when you are sleepy. No extra job, folks. I don't say what it is though. For those who don't know anything about what's Pavlov's dog, I put a link for reference down below. Check out if you wanna know more about that. You're gonna get smarter in psychology for sure. Hope it works for you. If you already fell asleep when watching my video, you are sick. If you are not, have a great night. It's already 11:30. I hope you guys have a great dream. Time to go to bed now. See you next time. ありがとうございます。Bye.